baby. It's for you, it's for us. The fantasies, no one can judge us, no one can judge us. This is for us. Open up your brown book, baby. It's for you.
Yo, what up? It's your girl Shay Baby from the Brown Book Series, and I have special news for you guys. Guess what? For the summer and the summertime only, the Brown Book Series will be coming at you on Monday nights as well as Wednesday nights. That's right, Monday night, 7 o'clock, you're going to kick it off with me right here, the Brown Book Series. On Wednesdays, I'm back. That's right, the Brown Book Series has moved to a new time. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. And then after you mess with me at 7 p.m.,
you're gonna cruise on over to Cruise Inc. Radio with me. Hi, I'm Iris Bowling, USA Today best-selling author of the Heart series. Join me every Wednesday at 8 p.m. for Iris Moments.
Y'all know how we do. We got the week on lock. And also, make sure you check out Sarah McLean's Fated Mates. The podcast is off the chain. It drops Wednesdays at 5 o'clock. So, hey, come on and join us. It's a romance week.
Brown Book Series presents RRAW. Romance Readers and Writers Experience. Save the date. October 28th and 29th, 2022. Brown Book Series presents RRAW. Romance Readers and Writers Experience. October 28th and 29th, 2022. At the Westin Old Town, Alexandria. Featuring some of your favorite romance authors. Brenda Jackson, Beverly Jenkins, Iris Bowling, Deborah Fletcher Mello, and so much more. The RRAW experience will include book signings, meet and greet, photo ops, vendors, shopping, surprise celebrity guests, and live performances. Registration is wide open at brownbookseries.com. Save the date, October 28th and 29th, 2022. Brown Book Series presents RRRAW Experience.
Yo, check out the interview for It's Consulting Time with Lillie Mae, featuring me, your girl, Shay Baby. And then next week, starting at 7 o'clock Wednesday, we're going to come right back with all new interviews with award-winning USA Today's best-selling author, Miss Willow Esther. I hope you enjoy the interview. God bless. Stay positive.
Hey folks, we are back for another episode of It's Consulting Time, where we are always bringing you a plethora of creatives, innovators, and leaders from around the globe. Purpose over popularity is our motto, and we never fail to leave you with joy, jewels, and justice. Let's chat with our special guest. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lillie Mae, and yes, we are back again. But guess what? Excitement, energy, and versatility is what you're going to get from this evening's guest. Meet Miss Shay Baby. Shay Baby. S-B-S-H-A-Y to the B to the A to the B-Y. Shay Baby.
You already know.
So, Shay Baby is a well-known Atlanta, Georgia entertainment personality. She's professional, she's fun, but one thing about it, she is thriving in this industry, and she has a natural talent for production. Shay Baby, welcome.
Thank you, girl, honey. With that intro, I was like, who is she talking about, girl? I started looking for this girl named Shay Baby. I'm like, that bitch sound like she ain't.
She is, honey. You ain't know.
Okay. I got it.
But tell us, look, let's jump in because your disposition speaks for itself. You really don't need an introduction. You are who you are. You cannot be replicated. So that's first and foremost. Talk to us a little bit about how Shay Baby even came to be a personality.
Girl, well, like you said, I'm from Atlanta, great baby. And I used to run a nightclub called Mirage Entertainment. It was off Glenwood, yes, Club Mirage. Shout out to all the Mirage people. And so we always had radio personalities to come out through. So I was sitting there one day, and Simon, I already knew Minday and Baby. He was on 104.1, I think, at the time. And Simon, Baby. And so I told him, I said, Simon, I think I want to be a radio personality. He was like, really? And at the time, he was just starting at Radio 102.5 Classic Soul. And, you know, it's old school station. I'm an old school girl. And so he said, all right, come on. I said, that's it. He said, that's it. He said, I've been on, you know, they already was calling me Shay Baby anyway. He already was saying, oh, that's Simon's baby right there. You know, and he already loved me. His wife loved me. His son was calling me sis. And so I just went there, girl. Okay, side note, because we're being transparent, right?
Yeah, come through.
Girl, I came up there like my birthday party was that weekend.
Uh-huh.
Came up drunk. I was so drunk. Young, I think I just turned like 22 or something. Drunk, you hear me? And so I came up there and I was like, and I sat there the whole time. He said that impressed him because I sat there, I listened, I was learning. And then, girl, that next morning, 4:00, baby girl was there. And that's how it all started. He started calling me, that was it, Shay Baby. Now, prior to that, I did a couple of stage plays. And, you know, because, you know, being at the club, you see people come through and be like, I want you to do this or I want you to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then we hosted a lot of events at the club as well, a lot of concerts. And so I was always the host. And it was cool. And so, but the whole radio thing, everything is for, because of Simon Baby. That's why I'm like, y'all, he was my mentor. He was my father figure. Every chance I get, everything that I do in life is dedicated to him because he taught me along the way. So that's how I got started, girl.
So, Shay, like, when you look around yourself, right, and you think about how you evolved as a personality, what are some of the things that you feel have supported you in maintaining who you are as an individual in an industry that is so sold on creating a false reality?
Girl, let me tell you, God had a hand on my life at an early age, and he always surrounded good people with me. I think he literally was like, when he made me, he was like, well, this girl needs some help. So let's just get a real family around me. And I had a family of men. It wasn't nobody trying to touch on me. I ain't never been touched, never been none of that. I ain't never had no problems, no issues, no none of that. I had real men in my life that was like, you know what? I see something in her. Let's guide her life. I mean, and it was like, man, my mentors, they range from Simon Baby, of course, from Eldrin Bell. You know, I mean, they took me in their wing and they was like, yo, let's go. And then my brothers always kept me centered. And then not only the men, the women in my life. When I came in this industry, the older crew, who legends in the game, girl, took me up under their wings and was like, baby girl, we got you. Connie Flint, Renee Miller, just, you know, so many. They were just like, yeah, we got you. We see something in you. We're going to cultivate that. And Ramona DeBro, man, it was just an industry of sisterhood. We got it. We got a sisterhood. It wasn't no cattiness. It wasn't no craziness. It was, okay, I can't do it, so my little sis can do it, or I can't do this. So, you know, that's how it was. And I thank God for that. He put a family around me that just helped me thrive in this industry, that was supportive. Wasn't no backbiting, wasn't no jealousy, none of that. And then the ones or two that, you know, you have some that's not in your circle that come, you know, to kill, steal, and destroy. Girl, it backfired because you was like, you can't bridge this girl.
Honey, I tell people all the time, you wonder why you can't sleep at night, and you praying for people to move the toxicity and wicked folks from you, and you not realizing that he not removing them from you, he removing you from them.
How about that? You know what I'm saying? And that's how, girl, I never understood when I meet females and they all say, I don't have female friends, or I can't be around females, or females. I'm like, really? You ain't got one? Just one?
That means
Something
something.
wrong with you.
That means something. I tell people all the time, you don't need an entourage, but like you said, it's so interesting. Until these late years, did I begin to be either the middle oldest or the oldest in the bunch, you know. I mean, or near the, you know, because I was always the youngest in the bunch. Like you said, the elders are gonna embrace you when they see something in you. Now it's a little bit different in these 2020s because now some of the elders done forgot that they elders and they still trying to be teeny boppers and they worse than the kids.
Worse than the kids. That's what I tell my son all the time. I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. So don't get it twisted. Now you can come to me with anything and everything. You can talk to me about everything. You can tell me stuff you can't tell your own brother. I got you. But at the end of the day, you're gonna respect that I'm your mom. I'm the parent.
Authority. Yes.
Respect the authority.
Now, Shay, all right. Let's just keep it real.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you balance, though, Shay the personality and Shay the person? Or are they one and the same, and that's why you're able to be so authentic and transparent?
Girl, they one and the same. I'm telling you, even when I was in elementary school, I was always the youngest. I was either the only girl or the youngest, and they've been calling me the baby forever. Oh, that's the baby over there. Oh, what the little baby at? Girl, where that girl? Oh, what the little girl at? So it's the same. I only know how to be me. That's why I only hang with people that I don't have to be someone else around. I don't do shows that I have to not be myself. Now, of course, when I was doing the news and all other good stuff, of course, you know, you have to, hey, this is, you know what I'm saying? But even with that, I was able to still show my personality. Only thing different between me talking on the news and me just being me is, you know, all my decaderness couldn't come out.
That's true. So, all right. So let's talk about that, though.
Okay.
Now, that transition, though, girlie, that transition, you know, from I'm going to do some hosting things at the club, I'm going to transition it into the news. How did you prepare yourself for the transition, or were you always prepared for it because you knew how to code switch?
Listen, we preach as kids. I knew how to code switch. I knew when to say amen and when I say, hey, girl, you know what I'm saying? We knew how to code switch, I'm telling you. And my dad used to always say, I want her to be able to go into any room. You know what I'm saying? And to shine in any room. So that means you have to be able to, you got to understand every level that you go on. For me, it was always like, you know how you watch the television, watch the TV characters. Some of them, you be like, oh, I know they can sing. But then you find out they went to Juilliard or that's what they do. For me, I did the old school way. I went to college, got a degree in communications, you know, stuff like that. Minor, you know, and I went for broadcasting. That's what I wanted to do. And I tell this story because my dad, that was my boy. He was like, he said, when you go to college, I don't want you to get no BS degree. He said, I want you to be able to be able to count your money, handle your business. I needed you to be able to communicate, to be able to talk to any and everybody. And I needed you to be able to know the room, know your atmosphere. So that's why I got the psychology degree. I got the journalism degree, and I got a degree in business management. So, you know, and that's just how he brought me up. And I always look at the characters on television. I was like, okay, the background is what prepared them. Not only your education, but like I said, my village and my people, my surrounding, my upbringing, it prepares you. Girl, you know your grandma used to always say, girl, you need to act right, talk like you got some sense.
Yes. Honey. Look, and what I love is, I love when people only see us in this atmosphere. And then they either Google you, or you might end up building a personal relationship and they come in your house.
Yes.
And they see your wall.
Yeah.
And they like, oh. And I'm just sitting there like, oh.
What you thought? Right. What you thought? I get it. Yeah, so, girl, one of my good friends, she's an author. And I interviewed her a couple of times when I showed the Brown Book series. And she called me the other day and she was like, Shay, I had your show on and I'm just listening while she is in the background noise. And she was like, I listened to a couple of shows while I was doing my thing. And every author, you knew something about their culture, their background, their music, their whatever. You liked a lot of stuff. And that was for me. I love all types of music. I love all types of culture. I love all types of music. It's just, you have to be well-rounded. And that's how you're able to kind of meet people where they are. I never wanted to be where anyone is uncomfortable when they're around me. So I never was the girl who, oh, you like that? Oh, why? I was never that girl. I was the girl where like, girl, I ain't never tried it. Let me see. I was that kind of girl because my whole thing was don't knock until you try it with everything, a lot of things. And so that's just how it was. I've always wanted someone to find peace when they're with me, have a good time, and just be comfortable. And that's just how I live my life.
Well, I'm like that when it comes to stuff that say 0 calories. I don't want it.
Girl, let me tell you, the devil is so busy, girl. I was on this, call myself on a little diet. And girl, let me tell you, when you want to do good, the devil, that thing sneak in. And girl, he came in by the way of the mailman today. What? The man showed up talking my special delivery. Shay, how you doing? I looked at his hand and saw that package of Garrett's popcorn. And I said, the devil is a lie. Get ye behind me, Satan. But sometimes you gotta let him ride. Because I be loving my insomnia cookies. Girl, what you say? Yes.
And they deliver to 3 a.m. Insomnia, y'all better make sure y'all take this clip and post it on your website because we love your cookies and we know y'all deliver in certain places to 3 a.m.
See? Girl, say the devil, bitch. Girl. And then the man after got the Garrett's popcorn, girl. Then they had the nerve to send me a little piece of chocolate talking about thank you for it. Girl. I said, you know what?
We and salty.
Girl.
Guys, I love it. It's always spectacular and amazing when two personalities can come together and truly enjoy one another in the spirit of collaboration.
Yes.
Shay, you notice that bloggers, vloggers, and journalists are being attacked more now, whether it's legal attacks or just social media attacks due to, the presentation or dissemination of information. What types of measures have you or do you put in place to protect yourself?
Girl, you know what? I just tell the truth. That's it. I report the truth. I don't sprinkle my opinion on it. Okay. I don't sprinkle on what he said and what she said and what I heard Bobo said down the street. I don't do none of that.
The facts.
I give you the facts and the facts only. And if you don't like the facts, that's on you. You can't dispute the facts. It's just, so when it teeter overs into, non-facts, alternative facts, and, just what you think and whatever, then, girl, I stay away from all of that.
Understood.
Yeah. It's a thin line, because you want to be able to, and then if you give your opinion, it's an art of how you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You just can't be just talking reckless. You got to know, first of all, what you're talking about. You got to know how to talk. That's it. You got to. My grandma used to tell me, you can get a man to do anything you want him to do. You can get your point across in any situation that you're in. You just got to have the right type of communication, and that's it. You just got to know. Girl.
You remember the elders in the church. Yes. What did they always say? After they gave you that piece of candy, now be sweet, baby.
Now be sweet, baby. That's it.
And just,
and be respectful. Don't be
True.
popping gum and all that stuff while the men up there talking. You can have the sweetness, and I'm gonna give it to you, but you just gotta know when to suck on that candy, baby. And be respectful with it. Don't just be all with your mouth chewing all. Don't know we don't do all that.
Girl, it's so funny that you're saying that. And I'm just sitting here. I will never forget the first time I had an opportunity to be on the news. And it was our local news back in Danville, Virginia. And I had just gotten out of graduate school. And I had moved back home for a couple of years, and I had a really, really good position, like right out of grad school, going back to my hometown, the last capital of the Confederacy, and to get a job like I had with the school board office. Honey, I was on the news this particular night, and I was talking to them about an event that I was putting together, Public Health and Community Fund Day.
Okay.
Why did they have a call-in line?
Oh,
Why did Betty Lou, who is my 83, she's 83 now. That was back in 2012. So she was what, 73 then. Girl, mommy called and didn't say nothing about the event. Call her. Something. That's what Jessica said. My mother said, Lillie Mae Jones, take that gum out of your mouth. Click. Girl,
did you wait.
The colleagues, my friends, everybody in my hometown never let me live it down.
Girl,
to this day, they know Betty Lou don't play.
Betty Lou, listen, I'm with Betty Lou, and as soon as she would have said that, look, this would have came from me.
Girl, I was like this. On live TV.
But that's your fault, because you knew better.
And you know what? It goes back to train up a child.
See?
It goes, and I knew. And the interesting thing is, you know, as I get older, and I'm pretty sure you're the same way, just from the conversations that we're having. As we age, we turn into our parents.
Girl, let me tell you. I'm so sick of mine, I don't know what to do. I listen, that commercial, you know that commercial? I forgot what kind of commercial it was when I think the people was buying the house and then they started looking like their parents, started talking like their parents. I am like that.
Wow.
Especially my grandparents. I have morphed into both my grandmothers. I'm just morphed into them. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But you know what though? I love it because now that I'm older, it's wise. You know what I'm saying? That wisdom that they had. It's like, you know what? This is what's going to carry me through. Of course, when you're in your early teens and your 20s and even your early 30s, whatnot, you kind of like, you know, you going through life, having a good time, living. They used to tell me I was partying like a rock star. But then, I was. But then something about it, you start hearing your grandmama's sayings and you start hearing what they used to tell you and the teachings and whatever. And then you just get so much wisdom. And it's just like, it settles you. Because like now, you know, it's the lifetime. It's like now your lifetime friends, your lifetime career, things that, you know, you're solidifying yourself. You're at the time of it now. And so you need the wisdom of the old to carry you through because they stood on what people fail to realize is they stood on the shoulders of other women that helped them, you know what I'm saying, and got them together. So now you just standing on their shoulders. And so you got to be able to, as they say, act right. And, you know, and show yourself worthy, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. And so you'll be able to tell the girls, the young men and the young ladies now, instead of trying to be in their friends. I remember one time I was out in the club early on with one of my friends and her mom in there with us. I said, what the whole heck, what is going on? I couldn't even, I felt uncomfortable because I have so much respect for elders that I couldn't drink. I couldn't dance. Girl, little man pulled up on me. I was like, okay, girl, I'm gone, boo. I felt so
Honey, listen. Everything that you're saying, everything that Shay Baby is saying, people, commit it to memory.
Child.
You know, I don't know if you were a VBS baby, Vacation Bible School.
Girl.
But do you remember the pledges? You know, you had to pledge allegiance to the Bible. Mm-hmm. You had to do we did the pledge allegiance to the American flag and the Christian flag.
Yes.
But as I'm sitting here listening to you, I remember I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will hide its words in my heart that I might not sin against God. Do you know I haven't recited that since I was about 10 years old? And we held the flag. And that flag was gold, blue, and white.
Girl.
I hear that as you're talking. And I feel like the reason this industry that we call entertainment is so wicked, it's not the industry that's wicked.
Right.
It's the decisions of the people in the industry that's wicked. See, we want to blame, I don't knock what nobody believes.
Right.
But we got to stop blaming something that can't be created or destroyed, but is merely transferred from one to another. We got to stop blaming that for everything. And energy ain't the problem. It's you, and you, and the decisions you make.
Y'all, over there, it's your decision. And that's what about people so much. And you know what really irks me for real? I don't get irked that much. But when I do, girl, I'll be like, listen, 0 to 60. That's why I try to stay chill and stay around people.
Pray for me. Pray for my 0 to 1,000 real quick. Please pray for me.
Girl, that's always like, my husband say, baby, don't wake the monster. Leave her alone. Let her be. My grandma, back in the day, my grandma used to say, let her be. Please.
Ooh, let her be, honey.
What irks me about some people is when they are the wicked. They make bad decisions. They are the toxic ones, but they want to always, God got me. God got this. God got that. Why God ain't did this for me? And I'm like, girl, he ain't did it for you because he wasn't with you in your decision that you made. You made that decision. I said, what happened to lean not on your own understanding? Yeah. What happens in that? When you go to him for prayer, you're supposed to take what he says and apply it to your life, in everything. People are, girl, don't get me started.
But you also got to pray with a sincere heart. See, this is the thing. This is the thing about this prayer. Now, let's just take it there.
That's just it.
I can pray. But if I know I'm pissed off with you when I go to God in prayer, he's not going to hear that word.
He don't hear nothing.
I'm so sick and tired of people. I prayed for God to deliver. Yes. Well, guess what? You're not getting no deliverance while your heart's still jacked up. Yes. And one thing about it, I have always, girl, y'all have to minister each other. I'm sitting here thinking about, there have been many nights that I could not pray before I went to bed. I had to do it in the morning because I knew I went to bed with a wicked mind.
Yes. Girl,
I was taught first of all, you don't go to bed angry.
You ain't supposed to.
But number two, you don't go to him with no unclean heart.
That's so disrespectful. I always thought it was so disrespectful. People were like, they took Christianity out the church and Christianity out. That's okay. Yeah, but you still know how to repent. That's what people are missing. You have to repent. People don't want to be held accountable for the things that they do.
Don't say that A word. They don't like that A word. Don't you?
They don't. They always want you to be the bigger person. I said that. See, that's what I don't do no more. When people are like, what's one thing you just can't do? Be the bigger person anymore.
That's it.
I'm not. People need to take accountability and stop using God like a cosmetic sugar daddy. You only go to him when you want something, when you think you need something. You don't go to him for real. You don't go to him in prayer. And that's why you in your mess. You can't get out your mess because he didn't help you in there. As old folks say, he didn't help you in there. You got in that mess by yourself. You didn't take heed to what he said to you. Lean not on your own understanding. He got you where you're supposed to go. But no, instead of you delighting yourself in him, you delighted yourself in lust and things that you wanted to happen. So now when things ain't going right for you, you want to blame it on God and blame it on the people around you. No, ma'am, no, sir. That's you. You need to look in the, that's you, that man in the mirror, sweetie. That's you. So I'm girl, listen, don't get me started. Don't get me started. It makes me upset how they use my God. I'm like, what you gonna do to you? But me now,
two or more are gathered.
then what? Girl, now let me tell you something. What Daddy, what you say? Go this way. Girl, my favorite song, and I love me some K. Michelle. Girl, my favorite song is by her when she said, God, I get it. I keep missing out on lessons while learning these same old lessons. God, I get it.
Oh my God. And listen, and that's me all day.
Yeah.
Girl, and see, you know what? That's the thing. And I'm pretty, and just from, like I said, guys, if you're just checking in,
See?
it's consulting time. And there's a reason why it's called It's Consulting Time.
I love that
because consulting is the act of giving individuals advice from your professional point of view and expertise.
Right.
And it is clear and apparent that we have some form of expertise in Christian education.
Girl,
you know that you had a board of Christian education in the church.
Listen, I tell everybody, I have me a good time. We might cuss and we might cry. We drink, we have us a good time. But baby, when I was 17 years old, I said yes to him. And he still honored my yes. So when the old folks said down in my soul, I cry holy.
Yes.
And that is me.
Guys, see, that's why this is my platform.
See?
That is why I will always and forevermore be Lillie Mae, because y'all do what y'all can, but I do what I want to. You do what is appeasing to the people. But here, we believe in purpose over popularity. We don't care if you don't like what we have to talk about, because we are A-listers, saved by grace and shaped in iniquity. So, honey, Shay Baby, you are my A-list celebrity.
Thank you, boo. And
you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I understand it, honey.
Girl, listen, don't. You know what? Let me. Woo-hoo.
Look, the doors of the church is now. I get you though.
Look, and here go the offering.
People don't understand, girl. I just be looking at people. I'd be like, man. And then let me tell you, they're called 2020.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. When I say, and people were like, oh my God, it's been devastation for the past 2 years. But I said, you know what? For me, 2020, I just took it. God showed me the girl's perfect vision. I give you 2020. You know what I'm saying? So he's uncovering who people are. Friends that I had years ago, he's taking the wolves off. It's like, no, that ain't your friend.
Yes, ma'am.
People, you know what I'm saying? Like everything that's for you is for you. And so I was like, yeah, this 2020 is a year of perfect vision. I can see clearly now, God. You know what I mean? I see the blessings. I see where I'm supposed to be. Who I'm supposed to be with, who I'm supposed to stay away from. And back in the day when I used to be like, oh no, they're my, now girl, please. What job is that? Oh no, I can't take that one. No, sorry, no, People don't understand that. Like, he will give you the desires of your heart. You just got to be down with him for real, like you say. Have a pure heart. Take accountability for your own actions. Baby, he'll bless you. Believe me, I know. God, you know what I'm saying? People, they take it all, like I said, cosmetic sugar daddy. But serving God is not a trend. It's not some popularity. It's not a trend, baby. It's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle, and it's a good one lifestyle, baby. I tell people, welcome to the good life.
You know what, God?
I get it. It took me a while. God, I get it. I'm good. Walking in my purpose, finally. Yeah, I get it.
You know what? See, guys, this is why. This is why. It's consulting time. Had to transform into premieres and not actual live streaming presentations. Because, honey, We don't need no connection problems when we go in here.
Yes.
And what I love, Shay Baby, I love when I have a guest that's not a guest.
We sisters, honey. We sisters.
Honey. And if anybody would have told me that this would have occurred, baby, y'all can't tell me nothing about the God that we serve. Like I said, the God. Because this is, you can't do this everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? There are people that will censor this.
Yes. Yes.
Because you can't say it. You can't witness. You have to, no, I'm not going to be quiet.
Right.
Why am I not going to be quiet? Because the doctor said 8 weeks, but he said 6 weeks.
See?
And you think I'm going to be quiet?
See? That's what I'm saying. Girl, you better go. Lillie Mae, I'm with you.
And Shay, baby.
I love it. I love it.
But Shay, provide some pearls of wisdom for those aspiring personalities that are coming behind you and that, you know, are seeking to jump into radio, TV, and even journalism.
You know what I would say, get yourself a mentor and don't be afraid to do an internship. So many people don't understand. They're like, oh, I ain't getting paid for that. Baby, look, it's only for a minute. Once you get in the door, especially in radio world, once you get in the door, you can get a job. You might not be on that air at first, but you just need to get in the door. So I would say get yourself a mentor. And if you could go to school for journalism or broadcasting, do that. But my biggest thing that I want to tell people, baby, learn everything. Learn all of it. Learn the selling the portion of it. Learn how to work the board. Because engineering is, baby, learn how to work the board. So being on air, that's one thing. People just want to get behind the mic and just be talking. No, baby, if you can work them boards, you can go. That's one thing Thawman Baby always told me. He said, baby, learn how to do everything. Go over there and sit with the sales people, learn how to do that. Go play with the promotions people and know how to do that over there. Then, you know, work the board. Go, girl, be in the towers trying to figure out how this works. You have to do all of it. Learn how to do all of it, baby. You can do it. Learn how to do all of it and listen and really learn. Take some notes. Don't just be in there looking cute. Take some notes. I really urge you to get a mentor. Find someone who's in this game who knows what they're doing, so they can teach you how to teach you how to run this table, honey. How to bring all the boys to the yard.
Oh, with the board and not the milkshake.
How about that? See, because baby, that milkshake gonna get sour, honey, get spoiled, honey. You know what I'm saying? See, You know what I'm saying?
A little acidic on that pH scale.
A little acidic, honey. You know when you switch over to the little soy milk and almond milk, baby, they still got an expiration.
Oh my gosh, Shay Baby, look, it has been amazing. Please let everybody know where they can find you on social media and how they can tap into anything that you have upcoming.
Oh my God, I've had so much fun. I just want to say first, thank you for having me, girl. This is also like, we got to do this all the time, like just off the air. So,
I already got something in my mind. So,
sign me up, honey. You can find me on social media. I host a show called the Brown Book Series, where I interview award-winning New York Times and USA Today's best-selling romance authors. So you can always check me out at the Brown Book Series. That's brownbookseries.com. All the social media handles are Brown Book Series. Then, of course, personally, my website is shaybaby.com, and all my social media handles is the Shay Baby. We have a show coming up. We on every Wednesday night at 6:00 on YouTube, but you can check up, get all our old interviews on the website as well. And we have a new show coming up and trying to make sure Lillie Mae will come up there and hang out with us, honey. It's in Alexandria, Virginia.
Shout out to the DMV. You know, I just left Richmond.
Girl, okay. I love DMV, baby. girl, that's like my second home.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll be there October 20th and 29th. It's for it's called RRAW, for Romance Readers and Authors Experience.
Okay.
It's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna have book signing vendors, surprise celebrity guests. Regina Bell will be performing. Yeah, she gonna be in the moment. Make it like it was.
Yes, girl. But look, I'm thinking about her singing "God is good."
You know what I'm saying? Because like we gotta cater to all the romance, even the Christian romance people. So yes, Regina Bell's gonna be there. Coco Brown will also be performing.
Okay.
So it'll be cool, you know. So if you guys want to check it out, it's at www.rawexperience.com, and it's RRAW, RRAW experience.com.
Tap in, guys, and all of the authors under the sound of my voice, make sure you tap in. Literacy Matters series on It's Consulting Time is coming up. So guys, make sure that you check out the RRAW experience, and we will make sure that all of the authors that are going to be featured on It's Consulting Time for the back to school kickoff will be made aware of this as well. And so, Shay Baby, thank you so much for coming through and just blessing the platform with your esteemed presence. You out here, and we love you to pieces.
I love you to pieces, baby. You blessed me, honey. Shoot, I love it. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Well, guys, until the next time, remember, we're always bringing you joy, jewels, and justice. And like Shay Baby said, get a mentor, actively listen, and learn how to do it all, sometimes free of charge. Have a great day.
Open up your brown book, baby. It's for you, it's for us. The fantasies, no one can judge us, no one can judge us. This is for us. Open up your brown book,